Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I'm Crunch, and I've got the boys.
Hello, Scotty is muted, so I will say hello for him. Hello.
I didn't realize he'd gone mute, but alright. Anyway, so welcome back to Devil May Cry 5. Last time, Virgil came back.
Yeah.
And probably the most obvious plot twist ever.
I feel really stupid.
Why?
Because I was like, okay, I kind of guessed it when you said, this is what we're going to call this character, and I was like, I wonder who that is. Okay, I didn't predict V was him, though.
Yeah, I mean...
I think V's harder to predict, but...
Well, like, with V, it's, like, they kind of make it... I feel like they hint with it, just the fact that his name is V, among other things, but, you know, that could also mean literally anything.
I mean, I was just thinking he was called that because, I mean, Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, yeah, because Japan does love their, puns and stuff. Anyway, so we're going to move on now with Mission 18, Awakening, and we're still playing as Dante for this one. And it's currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon in universe.
You heard the word of the good book.
That's actually apparently his.
For coming back. Just don't know when to give up.
Bruh.
Get out of my way, Nero!
I mean, he wasn't even doing anything. He was just standing there.
Defeating you like this has no meaning.
Come on, Virgil. Let's do this.
Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong. After that, we'll settle the matter.
Always like, are they meant to be like equally strong, or is he stronger?
Thank you, Nero.
Or is it just depends on the game?
It depends, I guess. I mean, they're both brothers. They're both sons of Sparta.
Damn it.
I don't know if there's really like a difference in power
That's
level.
your brother. What happened to V? He returned to himself.
So
Go
yeah,
home, Nero. This doesn't concern you. Like hell. I lost my right arm because of him. This is not your fight.
I mean, your right arm was his sword,
I'm not gonna
so...
let you have all the fun, Dante. You don't get it. Let me guess. I'm dead weight? Well, you can shove it up. What is it then? He's your father.
Bum bum ba-dum.
What?
I'm taking your arm back, son. You've been naughty.
I had the feeling the first time I saw you, but I just wasn't sure.
Which, yeah, they actually hinted that with DMC4.
And then I saw how the Yamato reacted. And I was certain. He's your father.
I'm your uncle, baby.
Who's the mother?
Now he needs an ass kicking.
You see, Nero, this is how I met your mother.
Oh my god. He needs an ass kick. Nero, how do you feel about daddy issues?
Well, presumably Nero never knew his dad. So, the top of this actual monstrosity thing.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different?
I can't take the word fate seriously
Will I
anymore.
have your life? And you mine? Let's settle this. Dante.
What's happening now? Oh god, I thought it was over. This isn't good. We're gonna get dragged into this.
Get in the car.
Dante, what happened?
My dumbass brother's back, and I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Yeah, that's his game in a nutshell. Just right there.
So consider it a rental. Hey, you can't just...
Okay, we'll take care of that later. Right now, you three get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take care of old douchebag.
Old
It's gonna
douchebag.
be a doozy.
I take it back. This is the greatest game of all time.
Alright, so we actually have ourselves a rocket launcher. If you did not find the one that was in Mission 11, this would be the first time you actually get it. However, because we have the other one, we get to dual wield!
Oh no. Too much power crunch.
Dual-wheel rocket launchers?
Yes.
The orcs would be proud. That is nearly enough data.
Lock on. Outrun this.
So, you know.
Never would have guessed you'd come back. Damn it.
My dumbass brother's back. I'm
Was
gonna
your
rip him a
plan
new
all
one.
along?
I know, I love the delivery on that line.
Like I said, it's this game in a nutshell.
Hmm.
Hey, look who's still hanging around.
Hey guys, where you been? I thought you went back into Virgil. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh, the wise guy Dante. We were spawned from Virgil's abominable thoughts. But you knew that already.
Come to think of it, I did know something was off. Just like with my old brother.
Well, we're merely the discarded thoughts from when he was Michelangelo. No longer bound in his consciousness. We're here now to kill you of our own free will. Liberating! And kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Virgil.
Alright, so there's something I've been neglecting to mention about these guys, just because it is sort of a spoiler.
Why the rush?
They are all named after bosses from Devil May Cry 1. Griffin was a giant bird that fought with electricity in that game. Shadow's the only one I don't think takes the same form or similar form to what he was in that game. I believe Shadow in Devil May Cry 1 was something else, not a panther. And then Nightmare was a big goo monster. And yeah, the mention of Nello Angelo, that was Virgil's brainwashed form. If you guys remember at the end of Devil May Cry 3, there was the secret ending that showed Virgil attempting to take on Mundus, aka the three glowing eyeballs in the sky in the underworld. But he actually lost against him, and Mundus brainwashed him and turned him into Nello Angelo, which Dante encounters in Devil May Cry 1. So that's why these summons are all creatures named after or based on bosses from Devil May Cry 1. It's a throwback to that.
Can't wait for the rematch.
So, what you're saying is Virgil tried to take on Big Bad Baldy and lost.
Yes. Virgil attempted to take on the Big Bad Baldy, and he got his butt completely kicked.
I forgot about Big Bad Baldy.
I mean,
How could
obviously...
you forget about Big Bad Baldy?
I feel like I've sinned because I forgot about him.
Well, I mean, obviously in this universe he wasn't the Big Bad Baldy, but, you know, same character name. Because reboot nonsense.
The Kingpin.
The Kingpin who can control even the president.
Well, I mean, the Kingpin and his henchman, Senator Armstrong.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine if he actually had a underling that was basically Senator Armstrong? That would have been hilarious.
I mean, he had that Fox News ripoff. It was basically just like a pure American.
I mean, that's true. He did have that guy.
Oh yeah, Fox.
Whoops. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh, look,
I love
demons.
that. Yeah, so we're in the final stress, basically, on our way to go kick our brother's butt. As you know, that's how we do. Stupid bats. Hey, do you think we've seen the last of these? Nope.
Another one.
It's kind of interesting. Only Dante and Nero actually do this. V never goes through any of these. And here we have ourselves a little one-off with Shadow. So when you're fighting against them, obviously, as you would make sense, they have access to all of their maneuvers that you could unlock for them as V. I believe they will also have moves that even if you never unlocked them when you were playing as V, they will still have access to them because they're just assuming that, you know, they'd be at full power, basically. But as you can see right now, he's actually not too difficult on his own. Run, kitty, run!
I was looking around, I did a little digging on Shadow. He's not based off a boss. He's based off of a type of enemy from DMC1 called Shadows.
Ah, okay.
They were basically just... They were pan-fur-like, but more like flying, had big manes, and they were... You had to shoot them with your guns to make them vulnerable, and then you could attack them with your sword.
Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so, one of the last blue orb fragments that you can get in this game is actually tied to these three. Just make sure you obliterate them before they all can escape, and... blue orb fragment.
Nope.
I believe this is supposed to be the very last one in the entire game, but obviously, as we mentioned in the previous episode, I've missed a few of them, so I will be going back and hunting down the ones I missed and probably making an entire like bonus video montage thing out of it. Plus there's a secret mission that I did not get, which I need to do as well. And we got ourselves some more knights just hanging around. And you can knock them off the higher level and send them down to the bottom. So something about this level that I've heard some people take a little bit of issue with is this is one of the levels that's apparently harder to get S rankings on because of the way that the game does its grading system. So because they changed the grading system from being like overall ranked on your style score, and then it like averages out between different fights. This mission, apparently, because they keep throwing random enemies in at you, this one's a little bit harder to S rank, because it is also taking into account all the points that you rack up during these little side encounters. So I suppose you could actually just like skip most of this stuff, but you're playing a Devil May Cry game. Why would you want to skip the combat? That just doesn't make sense.
No, mate. You're not going anywhere.
How to milk more red orbs out of the enemy. Just throw on a hat.
Time to dance.
Sign to Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
It's all about enemies always spawn after you break one of those things. Just, you know, gotta be annoying.
And those are hellbats.
Yeah, the pyro bats. Which, of course, since they can fly, they'll just come right back up if you knock them down. Oh yeah, since I can actually show it off more properly now. Yeah, like I mentioned before with Cerberus, depending on which mode you're in, okay, that's not good. If you're in Swordmaster mode and you're using the Swordmaster moves, it turns into the rod. But if you hold down the button, it turns into the electrified, like, 3 sections thing. I forget what that's officially called. I know it has a proper name.
It does have a proper name, but I, for the life of me, haven't seen a certain Sentai show nowhere which does it actually call it by its actual name. Because there was a Megazord that actually had a 3-pronged staff as a weapon.
Which one are you talking about?
Jungle Pride.
Oh, that thing.
Jungle Pride or Geki Toja if you want to be specific.
Why do you call it a Jungle Pride? It was Jungle Fury.
Jungle Pride Megazord.
Oh, you're talking about the Megazord, okay.
It was called the yeah. It wasn't. It was called. Yeah.
I thought you were just saying the name of the show. I forgot that actually had a thing.
One more round. It's like I'm back on Malay Island.
And that was the name of the location that Devil May Cry 1 took place on, Malay Island. So yeah, this whole mission is just kind of a Devil May Cry 1 throwback. Yeah, just had to make sure there was nothing behind it. Whee! Wow.
They know they don't stand a chance. Like trying to atone for something.
Alright, so since we're here, gonna go ahead and grab one more thing since I've got the points for it now. Gunslinger level 4. I hope I don't need that other thing for this. Really hope I don't need that maneuver to be able to do this. Let's find out. Nope, that's not. Or, come on, do the thing.
You've been a bad
That's not it either. There we go. So, what's more powerful than two rocket launchers? Sticking them together and creating a death laser.
Well, of course.
It is completely impractical and nonsensical, but it's kind of hilarious.
But it works.
It just works.
Just works, it just works.
Also, apparently, despite the fact that he's gone, V's cane is still hanging around. So, hello, Nightmare. I'm not gonna hit anything with this, but I just want to do it for fun. So also something interesting of note is this is apparently, this battle song that's playing is actually based on one of the Devil May Cry 1's battle themes, if I remember correctly. So again, it's just an entire Devil May Cry 1 throwback. Oh yeah, basically we're just sitting here fighting all three of these pets. And then Nightmare will occasionally melt off and just do his own thing for a bit, so you get left with the other two. As a fight, I wouldn't call this anything like really difficult, so like the fact that this is like so deep into the game obviously is just mostly because of plot reasons, but it is still a cool sequence though. Because you spend like so much time with these familiars, like learning how they work, learning how to fight with them and all that jazz, and now you have to fight against them. It's kinda cool. I like it. Anyway, Nightmare's about to come back down. Where is he?
Oh, Scotty, I want to ask you something.
Come on, let's go.
Super mode.
Bust out the really big guns. I mean, look at how much that rinses the health bar. It's like jeepers. Also, yeah, there's a move that Nightmare can do. I don't think I ever unlocked that for him with V, but yeah, he can do a whole spinning thing. And that's that.
Should have known better. You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
Perhaps. But if you had even a little bit of trouble defeating us, imagine what Virgil can do to you. Go see for yourself.
No, not the chicken.
This is
Not the chicken.
and the end.
F's in the chat for the chicken.
Godspeed, Dante. You'll need it.
Rest in peace, little chicken.
Is it the thing?
Yep, everyone calls him Little Chicken.
Little chicken, no. Anyone want KFC? I regret nothing.
Meanwhile,
Nero, jump in!
Where's Dante?
He's got this. We gotta go now.
So this guy Virgil. Know him?
Vaguely, yes.
They said that guy's my father. What the hell's going on, Trish?
His logic is sound. I had a hunch myself.
This doesn't make any sense.
I know you hate Virgil, but you can't kill your own father. It's true. You'd never recover from that.
And of course, she would know.
You saved us. You should be proud. Now you can put all this behind you.
Nico, stop the car!
No chance! After all this, are you insane?
Fine. I'll go by myself.
And out he goes.
I don't have issues.
Oh,
The car is just.
Oh yeah, so you were making a joke earlier about who's Nero's mom. They never show or explain that one, but if you play the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and you play Virgil's campaign in that, there's the first cutscene in the game, because even when Virgil doesn't get anything else to himself, he always gets a starting and ending cutscene to himself. Yeah. In his cutscene for DMC4 Special Edition, there's a scene of him walking through Fortuna, and you see like one lady happen to like glance in his direction. So I suppose they're trying to hint that that might be who Nero's mom could have been. And then also I believe there was like some kind of side material that came out after DMC4 that heavily implied that Nero was Virgil's kid. Just because of like there's so many things that link him to Virgil, with Yamato reacting to him, his stand trigger looking kind of like Virgil's old devil trigger form, and then some other stuff. But yeah, so that is mission 18. Join us next time as the brothers finally confront each other. So we will see you guys for that.
Bye-bye.